Faith, coming at you with an extensive ab workout routine. So before we get to the workout, we're gonna have a run through of anatomy of the abs first, because I feel it's important to know where these exercises are targeting so you don't work just one area. So the first muscle we're going to be talking about is the rectus abdominis, and that muscle runs from the bottom of your sternum all the way down to your pelvis, and that is actually considered the six-pack abs. So that's the one that bulges out every time you flex, and it's the one I consider, and most people consider, the most aesthetically pleasing of your abs. For your rectus abdominis, you have your lower one and you have your upper one. So I'll do exercises for both your lower and upper rectus abdominis. The job of the rectus abdominis is to lift your legs to your knees. That's the motion that your rectus abdominis is going to do. The next muscles we are going to be talking about are the obliques. There are the internal obliques and there are the external obliques. And they both kind of do the same or have the same function. The external obliques are more responsible for moving your body side to side or twisting your body from side to side like this. And the internal obliques are more responsible for moving your body left to right with great precision. The external obliques is the one that you actually see, and the internal obliques are not actually visible. And the ab exercises we're going to do for the obliques basically work both internal and external obliques. Lastly, we're going to talk about the transverse abdominis, and the job of the transverse abdominis is to keep your organs from reaching past your rib cage. So it's basically providing a girdle-like illusion, keeping your waist slim and tight. Now that we know the basic anatomy of the abs, let's get to working them out. Okay, let's go.
So here I am again on the lovely floor of my lovely room, and the first few exercises target your upper rectus abdominal. This exercise is called heel touches, and you're going to want your knees up and get your shoulders off the floor to activate the URA, and then try to reach for your toes, making sure your URA is tight at all times. This exercise is called V-ups, and for this, your shoulders and legs are going to rise and fall in one motion, making sure you rise all the way up and fall all the way down before you rise again. You should have your abs do all the work and not have momentum help you get up. This exercise is called toe touches, and it's similar to the V-ups, but you're keeping your legs up and only having your shoulders move up and down. You really want to reach for the toes and have your shoulders fall all the way down before reaching up again. The next few exercises are meant to target your lower rectus abdominis. This exercise is called flutter kick, and basically what you want to do here is keep your back flat on the floor with your hands to your side or under your butt, and alternate moving your legs up and down. As one leg is up, the other is down, and vice versa. This exercise is called leg raises. For this, you want to keep your back flat on the ground with your hands beside you, and move both of your legs up and down. You can also move them up and down in a sideways motion to make it more challenging, and to also target the obliques. This exercise is called ab pulse-ups, and for this you're going to want your back flat on the ground and hands to your sides. Basically, you're going to want to pulse your hips up in a forceful motion. It's kind of like a crunch in a way that you don't want your hips to go too far off the ground. You just want a powerful, forceful pulse a little off the ground. This exercise is called V-hold, and here you're basically getting up off the ground like you would with a V-up, but instead holding that position for 30 to 45 seconds. The next few exercises target the obliques, both internal and external. This exercise is called side plank, and here you want one arm on the ground and one in the air or on your side. Your body should also be lifted on its side, and basically you're going to want to move your hips up and down. This exercise is called the side crunch, and you're going to want to lay on your side and basically lift your shoulders off the ground to do a crunch. This next exercise is called windshield wipers. You want your legs in the air and your back flat on the ground. After, you're going to want to move your legs in a side-to-side motion. This exercise is called Russian twists, and here you want to twist your body to each side. Remember to use your obliques to twist to the next side and not your back or upper body. You also want to keep your legs suspended off the ground. The next few exercises target your transverse abdominals. This exercise is called V sit-ups, and here you want to start off like you would in a V-hold. and then move your body down until you can feel it in your transverse abs. Then move it back up to your knees. You shouldn't really have to lower your body too much to feel it in your abs. This exercise is called leg pull downs, and here you first want your legs in the air, your back flat at hands to your sides. Then you're going to want to lower one leg down just before it hits the ground and then lift it all the way up. Repeat for the other leg. This exercise is called reverse leg raises. In here, you want to start in a plank position with your elbows on the ground, holding your torso up and keeping your back flat. Then you're going to want to alternate moving one leg up and down. Make sure you keep your back as flat as you can. This is called the plank hip thrust. In here, you want to start off in a plank position and then basically thrust your hip up and down, making a V at the top. Really try to feel yourself engage that trans ab when moving up and moving down. This last exercise is just the regular plank, and this engages all parts of your abs when you hold it for a minute to a minute 30 seconds. During holding, you really want to make sure your elbows have a good amount of space between themselves and your hands flat on the ground. Also remember to keep your back flat and refrain from keeping your butt pointed up in the air. Alright guys, that's all for the workout. Remember to stay hydrated during and after the workout.
That's it guys, so I basically am going to make a little challenge for myself. So I'm going to do it for a month, and I want to see what results comes out of doing all parts of my abs, because I usually just don't do all parts. I usually just do one. So I want to see how my abs are going to be looking after I actually work out all parts of my abs in one workout routine. Feel free to join me in this challenge, and if you do, I really want to know what your results are as well. So comment down below with your results, and we'll see how this works for all of us. We're all in this together. Yes, guys. So that's basically everything. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you like this video. And like I said, I will be doing more of these for you guys, okay? Stay fit, stay happy, stay healthy, guys. I'll see you in the next video.